Waterloo Station, London, is the rendezvous for more British emigrants on their way to Australia. The first stepping stone on a voyage of discovery to the Southern Hemisphere, to a great continent crying out for more Britons to help build its future. Australia is a young country, and this emigration scheme has a special message for families. The vast resources of Australia are the finest guarantee for parents with young children who will join the ranks of young Australians to share the immense opportunities of the future. For those not so young, it's often hard to tear up your roots from the old country, but you'll be surprised how quickly they grow again in the friendly, fertile soil of Australia. The boat train is off, the great adventure has begun. This part of the trip costs you nothing. In fact, the only cost to British people going to Australia under the Assisted Passages scheme is £10 for adults for the door-to-door journey from anywhere in Britain to anywhere in Australia. And for children under 14, the journey is completely free. Just think of it. £10 is full payment for a door-to-door journey right across the globe. Since 1947, more than 260,000 British emigrants have gone to Australia under this scheme alone to start a new life for themselves and their children. The watchword is Australia for your son's future. For this scheme is essentially a family plan for the future. No matter what your trade or profession, no matter what your age, you and your family are Britain's finest export to the Commonwealth. If you have friends or relatives in Australia to arrange accommodation for you, you can apply now under the Australian Assisted Passages scheme. Australia wants you, and Australia knows what you want. A full, healthy life, and above all, a chance for your children to get on in life. You might travel like these immigrants on the liner Fairsea, chartered by the Orient Shipping Line. British migrants to Australia travel on vessels like this at the normal tourist class standard. There's only one guarantee required from prospective migrants, and that's accommodation. When you've fixed up somewhere to stay in Australia and been accepted under the Assisted Passages scheme, all your travel arrangements are made for you. When you get to Australia, you'll find a country 32 times as large as Great Britain, with a population of only 9 million. You can see what scope there is, with tremendous natural resources still untapped, and with industry and agriculture expanding all the time. The standard of living is already among the world's highest, and as for the climate, well, it's mostly temperate, while Australia is world famous for its sunshine. The long outdoor season, with holiday beaches close to many large cities, adds to the enjoyment of life in Australia. These children will thrive on it. On the bridge of the Fairsea, the captain explains some points of navigation to two youngsters about to make the most memorable journey of their lives. Here's young Colin Peterson, Australian star of the film Smiley. He's come to tell the new Australians something about his country. He's handing out badges of the Young Australia League, a youth organisation which plays a great part in helping young Australians to see other countries as visitors. Yes, it's fair dinkum down under, and Smiley's friendliness is a true foretaste of that wonderful Australian hospitality that awaits everyone from Britain. It's time to set sail, time for the last goodbyes from ship to shore. While some passengers begin to find their sea legs, the story of the voyage is already being written in the first letter home. Goodbye, Britain. It's Australia ahead, the place for your son's future. And for information about emigration to Australia, You can inquire at any employment exchange or write to or call at Australia House, London.